3M air barrier with permeable backing 3015 VP can be applied to a wide variety of sheathing substrates, typically without priming. Substrate condition is crucial to the adhesion performance of any adhesive membrane. Substrate surfaces must be free of grease, oil, unbonded paint, corrosion, or other substances that would adversely affect the adhesive bond between the membrane and substrate. For optimum performance, the substrate surface must be dry to the touch. The substrate surface temperature must be between 0 and 150 degrees Fahrenheit, or -18 and 66 degrees Celsius. Before applying the 3M membrane, fill gaps and cracks exceeding 1/4 but less than 1/2 inch width with 3M polyurethane construction sealant 540 or similar product. Tool the surface flush and smooth. Fill gaps exceeding 1/2 inch width with closed cell foam backer rod. Seal with 3M polyurethane construction sealant 540 or similar product, and tool the surface flush and smooth. It is recommended to detail window and door penetrations before installing the field membrane, but post-installation is acceptable. Installers must ensure that there are no negative laps. If negative laps do occur, they must be caulked and tooled flush. 3M air barrier with permeable backing 3015 VP can be installed either horizontally or vertically. On a taller wall, some installers even prefer using a combination of horizontal application for the first 2 to 3 rows at ground level and vertically installed starting at the roof line. 3M air barrier with permeable backing 3015 VP is available in 15, 30, and 60 inch widths. The 60 inch width is commonly used in facilities that manufacture prefabricated walls and panels. For on-site installation, the 30 inch width is commonly used due to its ease of use. Starting with the box, prepare the roll of 3M air barrier with permeable backing 3015 VP by removing the protective red film wrap to expose the adhesive. Take care to save the liner in case you have leftover material. For horizontal application, it's important to start at the bottom of the wall to allow for overlap shingling. To ensure straight line installation on the first row, chalk a line outlining where you'll be placing the membrane. When first positioning the membrane, rely on the strong acrylic adhesive and its initial tack to adhere to the substrate. Unwind the roll horizontally with constant, adequate pressure on the roll to ensure a good initial bond to the building substrate as you move along the wall. Wipe the membrane to obtain a smooth application. Then, apply adequate pressure with a rubber roller for a tight bond to the wall. Remove the release liner, a clear protective film, from the membrane backing before installing the next lap of 3M air barrier with permeable backing 3015 VP. Here's a helpful hint. If you're not sure the release liner has been removed, use a Sharpie and draw a small mark on the membrane. If it smears when rubbed, then the liner still needs to be removed. For the next row, use the 2-inch wide red guideline printed on each side of the membrane to ensure the required overlap. If the red guideline begins to show, you do not have adequate coverage. At this point, stop, cut the membrane, and realign the roll to ensure proper overlap. Alternatively, you can remove the release liner as the roll is applied horizontally or vertically to the building substrate. To do this, separate approximately 2 inches of the backing from the liner and apply the roll to the surface. Peel the release liner away from the roll as you move across the wall. Be sure to use enough pressure on the roll to ensure a good initial bond. Wipe the membrane from the middle outward and apply pressure with a roller to complete the bond. If you're applying horizontally and the next roll won't be applied within 24 hours, seal the negative lap with a bead of sealant. For vertical application, the same principles apply as the horizontal method. With your chalk line as a guide, start the roll at the top of the wall and unwind downwards. Be sure to apply adequate pressure and remove the release liner. Whether you're applying horizontally or vertically and you run out of material midway through the row, splice in the next roll, allowing for a 2-inch overlap. For further information on patching, repairing, overlap seams, and more, visit www.3m.com/airbarrier and consult the 3M Field Conditions Guide.